Hey guys, welcome to the channel. So I'm out here bright and early this morning, and that's because on my Honda CRF300L I have a dead battery, and I do mean completely dead. I've actually tried charging it, will not take charge. It's just totally flat. It's dead. It needs replaced, and I am going to replace it with a FirePower lithium battery, and this is from crfsonly.com. I will have a link in the description where you can check this out. So this is a simple install. I mean, just take the side panel off. So if you wanted to upgrade your battery to a lithium battery, take out that lead acid. The problem with lead acid is if you run them dead and you continually run them dead, it's worse the more you do it. But the lower you run them, it's really bad on the batteries. But with this lithium, it actually will shut off when it gets to low enough voltage to protect it. And you don't have to worry about that so much. That's the biggest thing where lithium is going to be better as far as cranking it. The lead acid cranks them good, and so does the lithium battery. Plus, this is super lightweight compared to the stock battery. I'll put the weights up here on the screen where you can see what they weigh, comparing the stock battery to the FirePower. So let's take this side panel off, stick this battery in. So as I said, this will be a simple install. First thing we have is an Allen bolt right here, which is a 5mm. We take it out. And we can take this one out up here. You wouldn't have to, but you probably should. It's gonna make it a little easier. You don't have to remove the seat. Slide that out and back. So if you're still factory, you will have a push pin that goes in this hole right here into right here. Kind of holds these two pieces together. I just leave that out on my bike just because it's a hassle messing with it, and it's really not necessary. You got the snap here, you got the two Allen bolts, and it ain't going nowhere. So on my bike, I just leave it out. Then we just pull this back out of the way where we can get to the screw. Now I have a couple extra wires, just because I have wires that goes to my GPS mount. So next we have another M5, which is down here under the battery. It's a black M5. We'll take that out. Okay, then we have this bracket that comes off. It actually just sits and drops down into a notch. So if you just push back on it, raise up, it'll come out. Pull the bottom loose, push back, and just raise up. You can see how that's hooked. It just kind of hooks, not very deep, but into the plastic notch. Comes right off. Now we'll take out these two Phillips bolts here. If they're too tight, you could actually use an 8mm socket and break them loose. But mine are not too tight because I had the cover off when I was trying to charge this battery, which didn't happen. Take those out of the way. Same way over here. Move our wires out of the way. Okay, so there's our factory battery, which is a Yuasa YTZ8V. And this is going to be our FirePower, which is going to be smaller and lighter. We do have the bolts and nuts that goes with it. So in the box we do have some foam pads that can stick on here, and that's to make up the difference in the battery height. Because this battery is a lot smaller, you can see it's actually the same size here, but the height is a lot different. And these little spacers will go on the bottom of the battery, and that's going to make up the height difference. Not exactly, not quite tall enough. You can see there. You could stack two of them and do it that way. That's probably going to get us closer to the height. Yes, just like that. This battery weighs nothing. It is super light. It also does have a test button on here, so we can push it, and it shows us our amount of charge, which is showing full charge. You can see the three blue lights here, and on here it says full, half, and empty. So we are full. Positive on this side, negative on this side. These are actually brass terminals. If you don't understand about batteries, you might want to read the manual first. Kind of tells you about the charging the battery, storing the battery, installing the battery, things like that. So what we are going to do is take these blocks and we're going to stick them right on the bottom of this battery. They are sticky on one side. And we're just going to use 2 of them. It's depending on what you use this in. This battery would also work in the Honda Trail 125 that I have. Like so. And this is made where you could put the wires from the top or the side. On the 300L, they go from the side, so we want to put the nuts in like that on both of them. Be sure not to over tighten these bolts. If you're using the screwdriver, you're probably not going to, but if you use a ratchet and socket, you could. Like so, and now we'll put our bolts in when we put the wires on. Also, I just wanted to say that this factory Yuasa battery is 120 cold cranking amp, where the FirePower is 165 cold cranking amp. They're both 12 volt, of course. The lead acid battery is 7.4 amp hour. The FirePower battery is 3 amp hour, which it shows a lot less amp hour, but these things crank them like there's no tomorrow. They work really good. Plenty of power. Okay, so now we need to stick it in there. Just be careful not to lose your nuts out of here when you do that. Should be perfect. Just like that. We also have, you see a lot of air gap here because we get the spacers, but this battery has no weight to it, so it's not a problem at all. When you remove the battery, you want to normally remove the negative first, then the positive. When you put the battery back in, you want to put the positive first, then the negative. That's the way they say to do it, but the battery I took out was totally dead anyway, so it really doesn't matter. But we're going to put the positive on first, like so. So as I said, I do have extra wires that you may not have depending on what you have connected to your bike. Positive first, now we'll do the ground. Okay, now we need to install our bracket back in here, which we just push it in. It's going to drop down in that notch like so. And then we can put our black Allen bolt back in the bottom. Take our side cover, stick it back in here, pop it in up here. Now we'll just put our 2 Allen bolts back here in the side covers. Like so. Okay, so now we're ready to fire it up. We'll turn the key on. We definitely got power. Everything's lighting up good. You will have to reset your clock. Don't forget that. Oh yeah, that buzz is right over. Yeah, so that cranked it, fast. Okay guys, so that is the FirePower Featherweight lithium battery from crfsonly.com. I will post a link in the description where you can check one of these out. Super cool because they're lighter weight, more power. So thank you all for watching. Click that thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon. You'll be notified when I put out a new video, and we'll catch you all on the next adventure. Right on.